Hey guys, today I will show you 5 more mistakes that a lot of noobs make. So after watching this video you will know what mistakes you should avoid and you will greatly improve your gameplay and overall progress. Today's shoutouts go to these guys. If you want a shoutout in the next video, just leave a like and tell me in the comments your favorite tip from this video. So most of the players play the game and level up following this compass. And it's very useful, don't get me wrong, but since some enemies in the game are a little bit unbalanced, there are certain enemies that are more time efficient for your grinding and some that aren't that way. For example, some enemies are spread really wide apart from each other and some are such close which requires much less time for you to kill them all. So in much less time you will get the same amount of XP from these close enemies than these enemies that are spread apart. So, you can get the best results from your grinding by following a leveling guide that solves these imbalances. You can find a lot of good leveling guides on Google or YouTube, but if you want me to create a leveling guide, make sure to tell me in the comments down below. So thanks to the developers, this game has a ton of different items and generally stuff that you can buy and grind for. And that's all good, but since most of the players just want to experience the game and reach max level, then you won't really be able to get every single item if you want to reach max fast. So it would be best if you have planned out the items that you want to buy or just an overall image of the items that you need to buy. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can buy and afford every item you want, but keep in mind that it will gradually decrease your game progression. Personally, when I was starting out, I thought that if I want the best gameplay and stats that I should get every single item. But that's not the case. So one of the greatest ways you can stop wasting time traveling around in Blox Fruits is by setting a spawn point. How? Well, let's say you're doing a raid. And you complete your raid, but your spawn point is default set to the Port Town Island. Of course, all that assuming that you're in the 3rd sea. But in reality it doesn't matter what sea you're in because you are going to save time in some other way. So, you completed your raid and now you're at the port town. And assuming you want to do another raid, you will need to sail for a whole minute or more to get to the castle on the sea island. Now a minute doesn't sound that much. But if you do that over and over again, you will lose a ton of time that you could spend grinding more efficiently. So make sure, depending on your needs, to set the spawn point to the island that is the most suitable for that need. Castle on the sea for raids, for example. Also, another use of the spawn point setting is for the electric claw obtainment. How? Well, before you can buy the electric claw from the previous hero NPC, you will need to reach the mansion from him in 30 seconds. And some players can find that a bit difficult. So you can set the spawn point at the mansion and just reset the character and boom, you did it. So nice. Fist of Darkness is a relatively rare drop that you can get from either chests. It spawns every 4 hours, or from elite NPCs. It's actually really hard to get. So wasting it is really bad. Even if you can't defeat the RIP_Indra boss, you should spawn it if someone in the server needs it. Doesn't mean that you have to, but it would be good. But of course, wasting other items that are rare isn't good if you can use them in some way. So keep that in mind. Smile. Mythic fruits are really up if you know how to and when to use them. And they are designed for you to have a higher chance of obtaining them at the higher levels, endgame. So they are focused for the PvP aspect of the game, since if you're max you don't really have to grind the levels more. So, if you somehow manage to get one at an early game or you got it from a friend, then eating them isn't really the best thing you can do. Why? Well, since at the start of the game and throughout the game before you reach max you will need to focus on the grinding the levels. So the mythic fruits that are focused on PvP won't really be beneficial for you. The best thing you can do with that fruit is to save it or trade it for some Logia fruits that you are going to use for grinding, Buddha, light and etc. Of course you can do with your fruit whatever you want. But I'm just saying. Now this one may not suit everyone, but buying Dark Blade at a max or higher levels is kind of a waste of Robux because there is Cursed Dual Katana and some other swords that have the same or better power. But if you want it for aesthetics, then go for it. So guys, if you find anything useful from this video, then make sure to leave a like and a subscribe to let me know that I should make more useful videos like this one. If you want to see more bad mistakes that noobs make and how to prevent them, then make sure to check out this video. Thanks for watching and see you soon.